Jessica, my father. Judith. Jessica, my father. Judith. Jessica, my father. Judith. Jessica, my father. Judith. So, this is the end game?
Yeah.
Never really sinks in what it's like to be used. Judith.
Forget Judith. Forget all of this.
You're an idiot.
If you're so bitter, why don't you finish the job?
I should knock you off. You and that barn wench.
Do it.
The young lady should be here momentarily. Marceline? Red's daughter?
Hello? Robert! Boyd!
Welcome. Good to see you. Boyd hadn't told me you were coming.
Huh? Oh! Huh. Well, hello to you both good sirs.
Juliet?
Yes, please.
What seems to be the problem? Explain to the kind gentleman what brings you here.
You remember my father?
It's been 3 years since that unfortunate fire.
The fire. The fire that took my father.
Get back!
Father!
Get back!
Father! My father's in there! Judith!
Get back!
Judith! Did my father get out? Did you see him?
Your father? Who cares about your father?
Get
My
back!
kid is breaking down!
Get back!
Father!
Get back!
They've had no real suspects, but it's still declared an open case by the local police. It dwells on my mind all the time. They may declare it an accident someday just to clear the books.
I always suspected there was something fishy about that mentalist. It always seemed smart sort. He was never above board.
Lorenzo was jealous of my dad. The Lobster Man had a following. He was a headliner, always a star. Lorenzo never had that level of fame. But there's more. There was a young woman who came between them.
Ah, now we're getting somewhere. Do tell.
Princess Jessica, the bareback rider. A delicate young thing, very lovely. Both of them were smitten. I know it sounds crazy. He didn't tell her. She didn't know.
But Lorenzo knew?
Oh yes, he certainly did. He is, after all, a mentalist. He knows what's in everyone's thoughts.
And where's the young lady now?
Right here in town. She's here for the off-season with the rest of us.
Well, hopefully they'll all be at the reunion. So we will have all the persons of interest in the same tent. Even Lorenzo. Why, Damon, you're early. Do you need a glass of water? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Oh, the julep must be maybe a bit dizzy.
Here, let me help.
I'm fine, thank you.
I asked Damien to give us a lift to the reunion. You come along? There's room for everyone.
Oh, I think I won't be going.
But why?
I don't think I'm ready to be reacquainted with everyone just yet.
I'm certainly happy to see you again.
Are you sure it's me you want to see again?
Perhaps it's time we go get our hats.
No, please stay.
Just a minute. We'll be right back. What sort of matchmaking are you up to? Of a certain southern sort. You mean a gumbo stew? With some grit. You know she was sweet on Damien. And don't they make a beautiful couple? He's a bit of a devil. Only a bit. A young man with some fire. He'll settle down with the right woman. Why meddle? Well, we needed a lift, and if nothing else, it gets one more character into a little show. Meanwhile, MARCELINE might find Damien as charming. I don't know why you're always befriending every stray. Aren't we all strays and outlaws in the circus?
I wouldn't have come if I knew you'd be showing up.
Marcy, sweetie.
Don't call me that.
You young people getting along?
Splendidly. Marcy, my love, will you be mine tonight?
Honestly.
What a performance!
Well, I see there's no denying any of you. You're intent on carrying me away to the reunion.
My princess, your chariot awaits.
Lydia, oh Lydia, say have you met Lydia? Lydia, the tattooed lady. She has eyes that men adore, so and a torso even more so. Lydia, oh Lydia, that encyclopedia. Oh Lydia, the queen of tattoo. On her back is the battle of Waterloo. Beside it the wreck of the Hesperus too. And proudly above waves the red, white, and blue. You can learn a lot from Lydia. unfurled, she will show you the world if you step up and tell her where. For a dime you can see Kankakee or Paris or Washington crossing the Delaware.
How do, Jessica? Rory? Where have you been? We've been thinking of you.
I've been traveling around down south, taking jobs at circus shows.
And you, Jessica?
I looking in the land of the land. The city open up.
Well, bless my soul, Marceline. I never expected you.
Ghost of time past.
Jessica, the magnificent bareback rider. Still beautiful as always. Still training men to do your bidding.
My training days is over. The salad lost in the fire.
Let's not remember sad times, ladies. We're here now. Marceline, I miss you so. You pulled away from all of us. In tragic times, one needs friends.
As long as friends are not too clinging, I hope.
Live and let live.
To a point.
You're all a cold fish.
And you were riding more than horses.
Honey, let's ring this in here.
Don't think just because she has top billing that she wasn't pleased to roll around in the mud. You!
That's no way for a princess to behave. Come on, honey, why don't you come with me?
Rory, I could use a drink.
Certainly.
Plague!
Damien. Well, everyone certainly seems to be getting reacquainted.
Gentlemen, my two favorite freaks.
My dear Lorenzo, our favorite fake.
I, for one, believe that there are powers that cannot be explained.
The ancient Zoroastrians believed the world was made of fire and ice, and that it held the secret of life.
And death.
Gentlemen, I will put out a wager. We will have a seance tomorrow night. I will test my faith against your skepticism. It will indeed be fire and ice. Welcome, my friends. Enter through the red curtain. The time is propitious.
This is impressive, Lorenzo. You can make a believer out of me.
Kindly leave your sarcasm at the door. The spirits won't like it.
Everyone is present. Now we open the portal to the spirit world.
I sense a presence among us. Someone wants to speak with us.
I feel it too. Father, is it you?
The message I have is directed at the princess. I will speak these words to her. Dear one, my princess, how I have longed to speak to you from this lonely place.
Father, help us solve the riddle of your death.
Dear God, why did you have to remind me of that?
Go easy.
What do you need to know?
Who was the one who started the fire?
There was someone who hated me. Who wanted me out of the way. Someone who loved the princess as much as I did. Stop! Someone who loved... Stop this!
Stop this! Well, I, for one, don't have to put up with these accusations. I got what she wants, and you're dead.
Stop it! You're hurting him!
You're playing this all against each other. Every man you can get your hands on.
Don't dare call me a champ.
I don't understand. How could Lorenzo and my father merge? That was my father's voice.
Damien certainly thought he was talking to Red, but it was Lorenzo talking. He said, there was someone here who didn't like me, who wanted me out of the way. Was that Red or Lorenzo talking? Someone who admired the princess almost as much as I did. Was that Red accusing Damien?
I think he's trying to confuse us. He's guilty of something.
He was in a trance. Or was he? And then there was the Jessica-Damien fight. What's up with them? Damien certainly seems to be an admirer of the princess.
So we're still at square one?
Maybe it's time we had a chat with Damien. What about him and you?
He fooled me once, but not twice. His only problem is keeping his pants on.
Seems to be the problem every woman in the circus has had.
What are you doing here?
Investigating.
Sherlock Holmes and Watson attached to the hip.
You flatter us.
We simply want to find out what was up at Lorenzo's tent.
Lorenzo's oily. He's only trying to get me fired up.
Where there's smoke, there's fire.
Don't you get it? Lorenzo's just trying to get at me because of Jessica.
Well, what is up with you and Jessica? What have y'all been doing?
Do I really have to spell it out? She's a woman, I'm a man.
Special?
You're special.
Don't give me malarkey.
Honey, what was I to do? You threw me over.
I threw you over? Mister, you're the one with the high turnover. Face it, you got a bad habit of juggling too many women, and I was not about to be one of them.
Is that what that dragon tattoo is all about?
I wear my history on my sleeve.
Marked from birth.
What do you know? You've gone to the straight world. Some of us can't escape our past.
Some of us allow ourselves to be held down by it. We're just asking questions.
Well, tell her to keep her mouth shut.
Why so touchy about birthmark? Actually, I think it's handsome.
And it's hereditary. Your mother probably had it too.
Yes, she does.
You know who your mother is? I thought you were an orphan.
What if I am? It's not your business.
Everyone has a mother. Have you tracked her down?
I know who I am.
You tracked her down? Who are you?
Why do you think I stick around here?
Is your mother involved in the circus?
You're getting warmer, Sherlock.
There aren't that many women in the circus. Marceline, Jessica, the tattooed lady, Judith. Judith, she's your mother, isn't she?
What?
What if I told you about jumping to conclusions? Don't you see? Process of elimination. Judith was the only one old enough to be his mother. You got jealous because Judith gave Jessica top billing. Is that why you burned down the circus?
Damien, if Judith's his mother, then Jessica's his...
Judith is the one you should be talking to.
There's no need for that. I worked here during the circus books.
And? So?
I have the key and the code. All clear.
Family pictures?
I thought she had no family except for Jessica.
The protege?
I've never seen these before. She must have gotten them from the family. Judith found Jessica. She told me the story. She was driving down a country road and she saw this child riding bareback at a gallop.
A vision? From a dream?
And she fell in love with the child. She knew she could make her a star.
The Svengali. Maestro.
Mother.
Look, she's so cute.
Must have been a birthday.
How old do you think she was?
About 8. Judith found Jessica when she was 11.
These are intimate family photographs. Did Judith legally adopt Jessica?
She had a will, and of course life insurance, but I wasn't privy to the terms.
Wow.
Here's where Judith keeps her records, at least when I worked here 3 years ago. She keeps the estate files in this safe. We need the combination.
Voila. A nail file.
Well, I've always appreciated the many talents of circus folk.
Aha! Well, I'll be a baboon's bow. What are you babbling about? Look at these circus counts. All the highlighted figures. What do they mean?
They're Judith's accounting. She doesn't know what she's doing.
Looks very businesslike to me. Doesn't red ink mean a shortfall? In the red.
Who knows what she was doing?
No, this shows that the receipts were being siphoned. Someone was cooking the books. Marceline, you were the one who was doing the accounting back then.
No, I quit right around then.
But wasn't that the year you were supervising?
Judith must have been hiding a second set of books I didn't know about. I've never seen these before in my life.
This seems like your handwriting. Why did you quit anyway?
That is none of your business.
If you're gonna help us solve this case, you need to tell us everything.
Here's where all that money must have been going.
Twin Oaks Farm, Route 9, Walla Walla, Mississippi. Did you just buy the child, Jessica?
I wouldn't put it past her. She saw all of us as property.
Is that why you left?
She didn't appreciate my father.
Or you?
I was just a bookkeeper.
How could these sums of money be disappearing without both of you knowing?
Don't pin it on me!
Pin what on you? Nobody's accusing you of anything.
Well, here's something you'll both find interesting.
It's a birth certificate. Jessica's? No, it says baby boy. Who's the boy?
What's going on? What are you doing in my house? Who opened the safe? I'm calling the police.
With this incriminating evidence?
What evidence?
Fraud. Human trafficking. Kidnapping. Was the mob involved? Does Jessica have a brother? Where is he? A twin you didn't want?
The only twin that I don't want here are you.
Look, we're here to find out who started the fire.
I have an unfortunate accident.
How would you know?
What else can it be?
Well, clearly you started the fire to get the insurance money.
Well, if I needed money, it was because somebody was stealing from me.
Who was stealing from you?
It wasn't me.
If it wasn't you, then who?
Who?
Who was it then? Looks to me like there's baby trafficking here. Who's the boy? Whose birth certificate is that? Did Jessica have a brother?
No, that's just the only child.
Whose child? You adopted her?
I am her coach. She is my child, but not my child.
You purchased her from her parents?
We had an agreement.
And baby boy, was that an arrangement also?
He's your biological child. Where is he? He must be grown by now. Did you give him away? Did he die?
Sure. I think we've gone too far. My dear, I'm sorry to have opened these old wounds. We haven't gone far enough. We still have the mystery. Who set the fire and where did the money go?
Please, just leave. Just leave. I won't call the police.
Who's baby boy?
Oh, sweetie, you could use a drink.
You're my brother?
Well, that depends on your perspective. How did you find out?
Jared.
Well, you know what they say. Incest is best.
Damien set the fire to get revenge on Judith. He slept with her. I know he did.
No, I don't believe it. What makes you say that?
Weren't you paying attention? Damien admitted that he and his mother had the same birthmark. How else would he see it unless they slept together? In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if he used his body to get his position in the circus.
Whoa, we're detectives. No accusations without evidence.
Don't confessions count?
Sounds to me like you're looking for a scapegoat.
What?
You want to find someone to blame for your father's death, and Damien broke your heart. So you want to punish him by putting the blame for your father's death on him.
Now who's making accusations?
Don't get your tail in the corner, baby. We can sort this out.
You can't believe it. You're my brother.
No, baby. It's not like that. You're adopted.
They're my feelings. I don't know the real secret. Maybe Jared is my real mom.
Are you sure she's your mother?
Yes.
I don't know.
You deserve each other.
What's that supposed to mean?
All you circus folk are freaks. Hyenas eating their young.
Your father, you.
What do you know?
All the present, all the money comes somewhere.
What are you talking about?
You were the one who was stealing.
My father said the money was for his operation. To fix his lobster claw hands. So we could be a normal family. If I know he's gonna waste it on trash, I would have never listened to him.
Honey, you're no better than us. You got your secrets too.
Who set the fire?
I could have just to get away from Judith, but I didn't.
I could use the money. It wasn't me.
My father used me, but I wouldn't want him to die.
So? Who?
Lorenzo knows everybody's secret.
Lorenzo knows the ancient secrets of fire. He's the one.
Another opportunity to get everyone in the same room.
What are you doing in here?
I used to work here, remember? I still have the keys.
Good. Leave them and get out. I'm busy.
I think there are things we need to discuss.
Things like what?
I know there have been some terrible things said about me and your sister.
Judith, what about her?
I think there are some things we may need to overlook for the sake of our family and friends. We don't want to cause them any more pain, do we?
Either you get the hell out of my office, or I drag you out with my bare hands.
Approach. Approach. The spirits. Approach. Marceline.
I loved you. I never betrayed you. We may have fought over money, Father, but I still loved you. Still loved you. Still loved you. Speak to me, Father.
Judith.
Why are you pointing at me? Point at the other men and women here.
We seen you the victim of a cruel deed.
Who set the fire? You're the only witness. Who?
Jessica.
That's a lie. I never did it.
Would you betray me after all I've done for you?
Fire!
Oh my God! He's a woman!
Obsession. Never really a mystery. But who would have guessed that woman in the photograph was really Rory, and that her real name was Rowena, and that Judith would die for her?
From the infinite we come, and into the elements of the universe we go. We are connected by bonds of family, friendship, and love. We are here now, but as with all living things of this earth, we will be subject to illness, aging, and finally, death. In this cycle we are linked with all that is, and also with all those who came before. and to all those who are yet to be. Our Judith has returned to the elemental. Of fire are we born, to fire she has returned. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust, we commit her to the wind, to earth, to water, and in fire will she live again.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to my new TV show, Secrets of the Unknown and the Mysterious.
Who need to make a career of being a fraud?
We now present Worlds of the Mysterious and Amazing with your host, Lorenzo.
A great deal of simple-minded people out there.
Circus and former job.
But how unfair that MARCELINE was now entered to the court for the money she embezzled.
We will have horror writers, horror artists. We will do interviews from all sorts of weird alternative sites.
Did Judith intend to stay in that fire out of shame for what she had done? And what of ROWENA? Where do you think she got to? She'll be stopped someday. Someone like that can't control herself. The fire, just too powerful. But where? It's a mystery.
What are you doing in my house?